Hello again, it's Joey John Maguire. I'm at home. Still haven't been showered. It's coming up 10 o'clock. 10 minutes to fill. And I just thought I'd like to show the world for the first time a lot of Joey Joe's work. And this is my work maybe over the last 10 years, all unpublished. And let's get some light on this subject. All unpublished and waiting for its moment. I have not sent any of these books to any publisher. Anyone interested, please get in touch. It's joeyjohnmaguire@hotmail.co.uk. Or you can get in touch through my website, www.joeyjohnmaguire.co.uk. My email address was joeyjohnmaguire@hotmail.co.uk. Make sure I've got that right. Okay, first one. The Innocents. The Hurt Locker. The Thin Veil of Deceit. I'll show you how these are. Oklahoma. Get Well Soon. I do all my own front covers off bits that I've got. Every now and again I go on Google, pinch a picture, but nothing's published. So that's my trip to Brindisi. One-way ticket to Brindisi. Thankfully I came back. That was, I think you can see the date, 1993. About a year into my time in the parachute regiment. Let not the passing make us strangers. That's the restaurant at my one of my local pubs, the Broadway Bar. That's the first pile. Next, At the End of the Day. This is the front of where I live, the estate, Oswald Stoll Foundation. The nights are where the demons hide. This is a recent book. All Aboard for Stonaway. Oh yeah, these aren't in order. These are just straight out the cupboard. And Clifton's Eyes. I don't know if you... Oh, there you go. It's better if I hold them back, I think. Trauma. The Land of Plenty. Breakfast with Maguire. I've done quite a lot actually. There's a lot more to come. Peaceful Slumber, Pleasant Dreams. As you can see, I'll show you again. These are all the stamped originals. Copywritten, I should imagine you could call that. No one's seen these. See? There you go. Ethnic Cleansing. Pinched out the newspaper. He Knows His Place. I think we all know that comic strip. Unnecessary Sacrifice. My friends call me this. I am the white man with a nigger's heart. That's the second pile. I did say this is nearly a lifetime's work. Third pile. Joey writes, The Magnificent Magnolia and Me. Calibration of the Mind. Mombasa Sunset. Banjo's Billabong. I give my psychologist, who's in Australia, a hello if he's looking at this. Hello, Mark Hinton. Wonderful man. Never forget that man. Mark Hinton. Hello, Mark. In Search of Peaceful Times. It's a picture on my, by Peak, I think his name is, the artist, on my bathroom wall. I have a limited edition copy of that. That's a good friend of mine, a character who unfortunately is now dead, Zoe. Uniquely different, she certainly was. Greenham Common for 4 years, that lady was. I don't know why I haven't got... oh no, that's a play I've started, that's why. Unfinished play. My brush with serendipity. This is my computer teacher's grandson, about 11-year-old, and he's knitted his own sky there. And it's Roger McGough's, I think it's a poem about the moon. So that's the moon in the sky. He actually crocheted it, yeah. An 11-year-old boy, and just the idea I thought is absolutely astounding. So what you have to do to get a freedom pass, well, I'll tell you, if you have a plate in your head, as I had, in this side I have a big plate here. I have 6 stents, half a heart. I'm riddled with arthritis now, and I'm awaiting a hip op. I have acute post-traumatic stress disorder, and last year they took away, you can see where it's dated to, 20th and 19th, and they saw fit to take away my freedom pass. Absolute disgrace, but I'm too ill to fight them over it, so I just let it go. But an absolute disgrace. 5 o'clock is my midnight. I was attacked at 5 o'clock with a madman with an axe. Hence the plate in the head. Lucky to be alive. That's the third pile. And we have one more pile. And the English poet Joey John Maguire is colourblind. So I haven't got a clue what's on that, but I know it's the picture of a colour test. But I can only see dots. If it's something rude, I wouldn't know. I pray it isn't, because I'm putting it on here. But there you go. Up close and stressful. The bare bones of truth. Outside my flat there is a pond. My favourite film of all time is Inn of the Sixth Happiness. So it's a play on that. I have a goldfish pond right outside my door, my front door. Inn of the Poet's Pond. Maguire's Dilemma. Again, I'll show you. There's a lot of work here. The Witch's Hat. Where's the boy? I was in that situation. I was a little boy of pie. And I fell off because they were rocking it backwards and forwards. And then when I was getting back on, they rocked it up and the egg came down. It came down on my knee. And to this day, I have a scar where the bolt went straight into, you can see the shape of the bolt went straight into my knee. And I was in a great big plaster for about 10 weeks. And I wasn't a very happy bunny, but there you go. A friend of mine, Alan, did this painting. Alan struggles, but he is a hell of an artist of this universe. The tranquility of solitude, a product of PTSD, unfortunately. This is another Alan book. That's the last one. Another lid unscrewed. And just to show you the stamp, how I stamp it, if I can get that. Joey John Maguire, Sir Oswald Stoll Foundation. I used to put it on first class stamps, but it was costing me a fortune, so now it's penny stamps. But the same thing, yeah. And that's them. And shall we count them? Hey, I've never counted them. That's why I got them out in the first place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next pile. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. My God. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30, one more pile. How many do you think? 31, 32, 33, don't count that one, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 39, and I forgot some. My second last one, Brexit, 40, and this is the one I'm in progress. So 41 books, folks, by the poet Joey John Maguire. I have a book in the British Library, which I think I've got handy. I've only ever put one book in the British Library, because my dream is to be the Poet Laureate, and all these books are unpublished. I'm always willing to talk to somebody. I'm not the greatest lover of agents and publishers, because most of the time they don't know what they're talking about. But I'm always willing to talk to anybody who is interested, who enjoys poetry, who wants to publish and is genuine and has a very open mind. That's the one that is in the British Library. You can go and get that anytime you want. I've never made any money on it. And the picture is by the English artist George Sherlock, good friend of mine. He was in charge of art at Coventry University for years. It's a metaphor, and what it basically means is that we all plagiarize. Sorry, there's two parrots there. There's a parrot in the head if you look very, very carefully, and there's a parrot just here. But there's also a parrot. There's the head of the parrot. Oops. And it goes all the way down to the tail. So that's it. The complete works of Joey John Maguire, but that's not including songs. And I have an autobiography finished up until the year 2000. Real tearjerker. I've lived a fascinating life. Anyway, that's it. I've killed the 15 minutes. I don't know why I did that. I didn't intend to when I got up this morning. But 40 books, eh? It overwhelms me when I look, because you don't realise when you're doing it just exactly what you've done. See ya.